Fez, Morocco.
Huh?
All right, spill the beans.
Good afternoon.
You're wasting your time. I won't talk. I have been trained to resist all forms of torture.
You haven't seen
see
my
that
forms of
badge.
torture.
Do your worst.
I'm going to ask you nicely, where can I find Volkov?
I'm going to ask you nicely. Where can I find Volkov?
Nice try, but I'll tell you nothing.
I'll ask again. Where can I find Volkov?
And I'll say again, nice try, but I'll tell you nothing.
I'll ask you one last time. Where can I find Volkov?
What kind of two-dimensional halfwit do you take me for? You think I'll tell you something just because you asked me 3 times? I have a master's degree in economics from Princeton University. I'm not some idiot, you know?
You don't even know where he is, do you?
Yes, I do.
What was I thinking? Why would Dmitri Volkov tell a lackey like you where he was going?
Dmitri and I are very close. Very close.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't appreciate being called a lackey. I work very hard. It's not easy being a criminal, you know. There's a great deal of pressure.
Yeah, when your boss wants to
Goodbye.
kill you for being bad at your job.
Yo, I don't know where Volkov is, but I do have something you may be interested in.
It should only take about 15 minutes to get to the airport.
You'd like that, wouldn't you?
Excuse me?
Not on your life, you scoundrel! I'm an American citizen! We have morals in America!
I don't understand what you're talking about.
This is unbearable! Pull over this instant! I'd rather walk to the airport than listen to this filth! I thought this was supposed to be a civilized country!
You idiot. Well, if this was supposed to be a civilized country, so I get shot in the head for being an idiot.
No sign of her. Are you sure she's coming?
She'll be here. If she gets away, I will kill any man she leaves alive. Am I understood?
Explicitly.
Alright, this one is a pain in the neck, because there's a lot of guys here hitting around, and you can get a jump on some of them, but for the most part, you're just going to be outnumbered, and then there's mines. So, yeah. How did I miss that guy? What the hell? Jeez Louise, how did I miss? He was right there. Of course, in this game, you don't have to get headshots with this. You just have to hit them at least once. So I just aim for their crotches like I normally do, and then I'll make sure that I get them. This is also one of those levels that it's very spread out, so it takes a long time to traverse this. I'm not going to try to be too stealthy. I want to be at least a little bit stealthy, but not to the point where it gets a little bit annoying. Can't take the car though. It'd be really great if you could take a car in this game, in this particular level. You can't. I think later on we do get a motorcycle level, if I remember correctly, but that is not for quite some time here. Yeah, this is just a long walk while you go between these little areas. And they have these guys kind of spread out along the way here. I think I can probably hit this guy. Now see, that time I'm so far away that I didn't actually kill him. That's the other problem with this, is that you think you're going to be close enough to kill them like you normally do with a kill shot, and then they are still too far away. Let's see, I think there's a guy over in these ruins. Plus the music's still going, so I know there's somebody around here who's alerted. Just don't know where they're at. See how the textures are all wrong too when you zoom in there? Oh, there he is. There he was. There's another one around here too. Was it? Was he over there? Did I just see somebody poke their head out over there? I guess not. Okay. Oh, well, I triggered the car coming in. Okay. Oh, damn. Thought I could shoot him while he was still in the car, but that didn't work out. Let's get some of these bullets. Thank you. I mean, it's a cool level in that it's got a lot of these little like scripted things that when your first time through you're not expecting, and it makes it like be a really interesting. Oh, whoa, whoa! What the hell? What happened? All I did was jump on the car and it exploded, and I have forgotten to do a quick save, didn't I? Okay. We'll just go back to the autosave, just at the beginning of this level. Oops. And then all of a sudden a car just explodes for no reason. That's just this level. There we go. Take those guys out stealthily. And this guy is done for. So note to self, don't jump on top of the cars. They actually will explode. Oh, I didn't even get that close to that fire, and it still hurt me. I guess because of the widescreen and stuff, things are just going kind of weird there. That's funny that all I did was jump on that car, and it's like I did damage to it and exploded. I have very sharp high heels, my friends. That's what it comes down to. Let me do some more. I gotta remember to quick save. I always forget. Especially on a level like this that's so sprawling, you want to quick save a lot. Still too far away. He's down. We know there's another guy over there who wants a piece of us. Come over this way a bit and see if I can get a good angle on him. Somewhere here. Angle? Angle? Where's this guy at? There he is. Damn it. Go. And let's grab this here. Without triggering the car yet. I don't want to trigger the car to come in yet. So I don't want to cross that line. See if I can get this guy to poke his head out. There he is. Alright, now we can trigger the car. There we go. Past the line. Oh, there you go. That's one way to kill a guy. Okay. Take care of him. And the other thing about this too is that it's very they hide guys in really interesting places here. So as you're walking around, you think there's nobody around, and all of a sudden there's a guy just standing next to you. So that's why I'm doing this kind of weird circuitous routes. Make sure I get all the angles. At some point here, there's also a, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, there's the minefield, which you can go through. Normally you're supposed to go through it with a, they give you a mine detecting thing at some point, and you go through it that way. But you can get through it without it if you know the way to do it. I'm going to quick save. See, I think this is just a note telling you that there's an item that you can get that will do it. Digital harm employees, as compelling as the thought may be, do not attempt to cross this minefield without the benefit of a mine detector. You'll most likely blow yourself up, thereby requiring us to find a replacement for you, which is an expensive, time-consuming process that I would rather avoid. If you do happen to survive, I will kill you myself, Dmitry Volkov. But yeah, you can get through this without a mine detector if you know the path to take, because there is some good stuff over there. I think, I mean, I could try it myself here. I think there's like, there's a way to do it. I forget exactly. Oh! So there's, I think there's a little, I think it's a different color. The ground is where the mines are. I think it's a different color where the mines are. Yeah, it's you can do it, but it's very, very difficult, as you can see, especially when you're taking splash damage from them. Let's see if I can get over this way a little bit. There we go. There we go. And then I believe if I keep skirting the edge here, I can get to this thing. Now, there we go. There's some bullets. And Assistant Director Cotswold, yesterday I initiated an internal investigation regarding the supposed expendability directive from the Executive Director. Due to the delicate nature of the issue, I will forward results to your home address, Lyle. And then this fire extinguisher is to help you out when you're on fire. To help soothe some of your pain when you're on fire, that is. Alright, so I should be able to get back out the exact way I came in. See, I remember doing this before. I just couldn't remember which direction I came in. Because obviously they can't put mines on the walls of this thing here. It's only on the... Oops. Okay. There we go. And that's how you do that, my friends, without a mine detector. Moving along. That and doing a lot of quick saves. Actually, quick save again. Now we've done that. Alright, forward we march. And now we've got this place. Reach the shore alive. There's a lot of guys in this place, and this is one of those things where it would behoove you to be stealthy. But as long as you find a nice little choke point to stand in and you got a bunch of bullets, you can pretty much take all these guys out in this place. I'm trying to see, I think there's a guy out here somewhere, if I'm not mistaken. Or is this just this is just the other way in. So I can just drop down here then. Okay. Let's just crouch and come around this way a little bit. Okay, we have to go through here. There are some enemies coming up. Let's see if I can shoot him from the water here. Go. There's still another one here, though. I think he's through that door there. I don't know if he comes walking out here or not, but oh yeah, he does. There he goes. All right. And they kind of encourage you in this level to be stealthy because of the way it's laid out. But like I said, I'm gonna be a little bit stealthy because again, there's some hilarious dialogue to be had. Okay, you're not going to give me any bullets or anything, huh? All right, that's fine. Be that way. Okay. All right. What else do we have here?
Hey!
Oh.
What? Nothing. Just making sure you were awake.
That one always gets me when he's like, hey! It's like, oh. That's right, he's doing that. Oh my god, he saw me right away. Wow. Wow, this guy saw me right away. Holy crap. That is not usually... I'm usually able to get a shot off before he does anything. Damn. Okay. Because I know there's a guy that was standing right there. But I guess I got him in the cycle when he was looking that way, I guess. What do they have here? Like women's purses? They're smuggling women's purses. I don't know why they are, but they are. There's another secret thing to have. Secret stash. Alright, so we can come up here without attracting too much attention. So we get out onto the main balcony here. I believe there's a patrol that comes along here, if I remember correctly. This is, again, it's been years and years since I've played this game, but I played enough of it that I kind of remember some of it. Because I used to try to play it as stealthy as I could, and never quite managed it, but... Yeah, there's a guy all the way down there. There was a guy all the way down there. The other thing is, too, these guys don't really react when you can't really tell if they're actually looking at you or not, or if they can spot you, because you'd think you're above them and they would have to look up at you to see them. But what'll happen is they'll actually spot you, and then your only indication of it will be when they suddenly start firing at you and they suddenly look up. So it's not like their heads look around that much to give you an inkling as to what they're looking at. Okay, the music just stopped. That's not good. Where did this guy go? Alright. Yeah, this level is weird like that. Like the music sometimes stops and you think that you've been spotted when you haven't. I don't know where that guy went. He done disappeared. Okay, music's back up again.
There's a ship out there.
Should we tell Mr. Volkov?
It's probably just a freighter heading for Tangier.
Should we report it, just in case?
Why bother?
It's up to you.
Let's watch and see what it does. If it looks suspicious, we'll report it. Otherwise, I'd rather not bother Mr. Volkov.
Sounds good.
Alright, well, you guys are going to be... This will be the last freighter you see. Okay. Somebody gonna come up here after me? Did not want to come down here, but I am down here now.
I don't like surprises. Come out.
Okay, yeah, there's somebody alerted. Get back here. Grab this.
Somewhere.
Oh, the guy was up top there. I wonder where he was
What
at.
is this?
Where did he go? Did he go up this way?
Ollie oxen free.
Ollie oxen free. Gotcha. Ollie oxen free. Couple guys all the way down there. There were a couple guys all the way down there. Alright, big courtyard and stuff. Now I know there's more than that in that little area over there. Cause the thing about this place is, you look around, it's like, oh, there's only like 2 guys in the courtyard or something like that. But really, as soon as you're hurt even a little bit, like there's more guys in that room over there. As soon as you're hurt even just a little slightest bit, suddenly there's 10 guys on you. And alright, that was all that was in here, was these 2 guys. Okay, that's good. I know there's more in this other area across the way here. And you can't really see them until you get up close. See how this place is laid out? It's crazy, isn't it? Like, people who design the maps in this game deserve a lot of credit because they're really laid out in a way that makes them a lot of fun to play. They may not make a whole lot of aesthetic sense, but I mean they kind of make some aesthetic sense, I guess. But it's I just like how they're always laid out. They're laid out in such a way as to be a good challenge, a good fair challenge, usually. You see there's a whole area down there too, and I think a lot of that was because some of these maps were designed for multiplayer too. So they had to have good design aspects about them. I think over here is the back entrance to that area. Oh, this is the that's the gate I just opened. Okay. Alright, so I believe the only way to get to these guys in here is to actually walk up to them and practically be in their faces. I've alerted somebody. I'm hearing things, he says. Yeah, he's like right. I can't.
Who's there?
I can't see him. That's the problem.
Stop ingesting hallucinogens.
I should probably stop. I probably should stop ingesting hallucinogens, he says.
Who's there?
Yeah, see, I knew this guy was in one of these corners. I just couldn't remember which one. Because you'll come walking in here trying to find him, and he's like right there on you. Okay, let's...
Who is here?
Oh yeah, there's another guy in here. This is another guy that's in a weird corner, right?
Should probably stop ingesting hallucinogens.
Wipe yourself off, you're dead.
Look out for the bullets!
Yeah, now that's going to bring more guys in. Come on. Shoot you in the leg, you bastard. Just shoot you in the leg. Now, he didn't alert anybody, which is interesting. Because usually you alert one of these guys and you got like 20 people running in behind you.
No, please.
We will meet again.
We will meet again. But will you be able to see me with your one eye? That's the question. All right. We reached the shore alive. Misfortune in Morocco. And we're rank trainee, of course. Time of mission, almost an hour. 400 shots fired, 221 hits, 55% accuracy. Hilarious. Detected 180 times, caused 7 disturbances, 5 bodies were found, and I was hit 59 times. So there you go. Exceptional Role Model Certificate issued by the Gun Society of Great Britain.
Well, I think we can classify Morocco as a complete disaster. I knew we were asking for trouble sending a woman and a fossil like Lowry on an assignment like this.
Let's not rush to judgment, shall we?
Rush to judgment? I think the facts speak plainly enough. Ambassador Monroe is dead, and we lost another operative, albeit one who should have been put out to pasture long ago. And all we have to show for it are a belligerent, overeducated captive who knows nothing of use, and Ms. Archer here, who has demonstrated an alarming lack of competence in the field.
You know what, dude? You can shove it.
I'd like to remind you that Volkov was lying in wait. Someone betrayed us.
Indeed. And it seems that someone may have been your charming mentor.
Bruno? What are you talking about?
The evidence is largely circumstantial, but it is nonetheless compelling.
That's crazy.
In light of information unearthed during our investigation in Morocco, we now believe that Agent Lowry, Bruno, was in league with these harm chaps.
But Volkov shot him.
Perhaps to silence him. Or perhaps Lowry was demanding too much in exchange for his treachery.
Alleged treachery. Lowry was a personal friend and one of our best agents. Unless he is proven guilty, he deserves to be honored, not slandered.
In any case, it seems reasonable to assume that you weren't meant to escape, Miss Archer.
Bruno was not a traitor.
Can you be sure? Every man has his price, every woman too, I expect. When a man reaches the end of his career, it's only natural that he begins to worry about the future. I suppose some men of adaptable moral constitution even find it in themselves to resort to treason.
What's your price, Mr. Smith?
What are you insinuating?
Merely that if Bruno were capable of treason, then so are we all.
Enough. It is neither our prerogative nor our intent to judge Agent Lowry at this juncture. We will continue our investigation until we discover the truth. In the meantime, Archer, we must call upon you for another assignment.
Although we call upon you reluctantly, I assure you.
We've been contacted by an East German biophysicist named Dr. Otto Schenker, who wishes to defect to the West with our assistance. We know that Dr. Schenker is working on a secret Soviet weapons program, although the precise nature of his research remains a mystery to us. He has promised detailed information on the program in exchange for his freedom. It hardly seems necessary to underscore the great importance of this mission. We've had a devil of a time recruiting reliable spies in Berlin. It seems the Stasi have ears to every keyhole in East Germany.
Which is why we're taking extra precautions.
What sort of extra precautions?
It's what we call a domino effect exchange. You'll meet with a series of contacts, each of whom will provide a piece of the puzzle, so to speak. Because the contacts don't know about each other or your mission, the vague information they possess will be meaningless to them, and, by extension, to the Stasi, should they get their hands on it.
Perfect.
We've also arranged a diversion to help cover your escape. Our man on the inside, Werner von Haupt, will place explosive charges at several locations in the record storage area. You'll need to locate these charges and set the timers. We also require that you infiltrate the main library and photograph certain sensitive documents pertaining to Dr. Schenker's research, in case he's not as forthcoming as he's promised to be. Von Haupt will present you with a disguise that should get you inside the test facility where Dr. Schenker will be working. Locate the doctor and get him out.
Keep in mind that if this mission should succeed, we will have struck a mighty blow to the Soviets. We're counting on you, Archer.
I won't let you down.
Well, you can hardly botch this job as badly as Morocco.
You might want to stop by the training facility and test out the new gadgets the toy makers have prepared for you.